I've done a lot of work leading up to this, and this feels like one of the most important bodies of work that I have ever done.
I have not only cultivated a sense of play, which I think is the biggest thing, is just to be able to enjoy doing this and searching for my person, but also a sense of I feel much more in tune with my body and my feminine energy and my sensuality, which was something I didn't feel connected to at all when we started. Also, I wrote down emotional sovereignty and I am a goddess down, because emotional sovereignty, I think, is a concept that, thank you, Ani, like it has really unlocked something for me. I feel ready to be the kind of person that I want to show up as in the relationship with my person. Thank you both for creating a kind of safe space to allow us to do that. I also don't think that it would have been possible without this fabulous group of women.
I love that we're all in different places on our journey, and to witness those different seasons in each other. I feel like I came into this, Lee and I have known each other a long time, so I've done a lot of coaching. I am a coach myself. And so I came in with a beginner's mind, even though I have done quite a bit of work around this. And I can honestly say, I'm glad I did, because what came has been just off the hook for me, like absolutely mind blowing.
I felt like tectonic shift. I've brokered a deeper connection with myself. I'm just flowing. Like I feel like my desires and my self have been awakened. I feel like I've quantum leaped. I have more compassion towards myself, therefore I have more compassion towards others. It's been pretty beautiful. I'm stepping into my own power, and I just love the Lee Ani dynamic. I talk about you two as a like power couple, and it's amazing. So I love the balance of the masculine and feminine, and I feel like both of you just see us really, like you just see right through it and you see us. And I think that's a big part of this, the profoundness of this program, because as part of like, you just cut through the crap, Ani. And I just think that it was really powerful, because I've never had a safe container with a man in it to really see me. Women, yes, I feel like all the time, but a man, it was very new for me. So thank you to both of you, Lee and Ani, for creating this just dynamic that enables us to have both a feminine and masculine balance, and to embody that for us. This container has been awesome, and it just feels like home. And we were doing some really profound work, and a lot of the rest of the world doesn't really quite get it yet. And to be in a container that does is really special.
I realized that we put a lot of emphasis in different areas of our lives. We learn skills, we learn vocations, we learn different things. And I realized that we don't often put the attention we think we do into learning and understanding relationships and how to navigate relationships. And I feel like that's what I'm really getting out of this, the master's education. I think it's just literally putting that attention on this in a skilled, knowledgeable, informational way, with a couple of amazing beings that have obviously done their work to get to where they are. And yeah, it's beautiful, because it's just this constant reflection. And I was just saying to a friend, I can't wait to go on my call today, because I like have all this stuff coming up now, and I'm like, I get to just download and learn more. So I love it.
I genuinely feel way more in tune with my body than I did like in the very beginning. I remember going through the process with Ani and everyone else, and that just allowed me to feel more and more safe. And I've done a lot of practices in feeling more safe, but to be witnessed by you guys definitely had that initiation on me. I just feel so much more confident. And even then, when I don't feel confident, it's like a gift to bring it home to my altar and surrender to it. Like, it just feels like even when challenges come, it gives me more data that, oh my God, cool, I get to do a process here. I feel so much more worthy in creating the love that I dreamed of. And I feel thankful that I did create it. I feel so confident that even when I have challenges with this new partner that I have, we face challenges all the time. And like, it's not going to be perfect rainbows every single moment of the day, which I'm so used to from watching like rom-coms growing up. I feel more at ease that those beliefs are being destroyed. And I feel more confident that when these challenges come, we work through things together, we just feel more connected and more authentic. And I never really ever had that type of dynamic before. And to have this now and know that I've opened myself to this makes me feel like I could really create anything. I feel so much more in love with myself, and I just feel so much more connected with myself. And it's crazy how it's just been like 2 months. One of the biggest things I learned from this program was to really date myself.
Going through this was really eye-opening. You guys have given us the tools to get there, which is, I think, something we can take away and use forever.
I've done a lot of work leading up to this, and this feels like one of the most important bodies of work that I have ever done. And I'm realizing why, because relationship is not just about intimate relationship. And I realize that all of these core patterns show up in all of my relationships, not just dating. They show up with my children. They show up in my community. They show up in how I show up in the world. So it's not lost on me, the importance of this, and just why I've dove into this so deeply, because it's everything. It's how we relate to the world. It's how we relate to everyone. And now I get to see it. I really get to take this into my life in such a beautiful way. And it's like gold. It's like drops from God. It's really like gold. You guys have put together an exquisite body of work here, and I'm so incredibly grateful.
I realized, I think what I was seeking in somebody else was what I'm seeking in myself. And that's been the biggest breakthrough, honestly, is giving myself what I'm seeking in somebody else. And it helped me step more into my power. And it just gave me a lot more trust. Like, I was able to just trust in what was happening. Well, because this was really profound on your end, and then full of container for the space.
There's a deeper level of safety I can feel. I'm a much more updated version of myself. I got this. Just having this family to go back to is just such a blessing. It's a really powerful mirror.
And having a container, a contained open space, allows for the masculine container, but also the feminine freedom to live and interplay with each other. And I think there's something really powerful about creating this kind of sandbox in a way, like to play around in and discover ourselves.
And it's like I can be exactly who I am and accepted and seen. And it's just so beautiful that we're like all on this journey together, and we all support each other the way that we do, and we're all peeling back these layers and we're having these aha moments. I love it.